We talk of points. We can talk about wide receivers here. So I'll pull up. This is wide receivers most yards in history by the age of. So Juju
Okay.
owns ages 21 and 22. Juju
Yeah,
Smith-Schuster owns
that makes
those.
sense because Antonio Brown on the opposite side of the field. That was when he put up, what, 1,400 yards or something
Oh yeah,
as
and that's
a
when Juju was like
second-year player.
considered the number one dynasty asset too.
Yep.
After those 2 years, thank
Yep.
God I traded him. Ages 23 to 27 are Justin Jefferson, which again makes sense because
Yeah,
he's
it
been
makes
going
sense.
off.
Right, and that's also about the time he came into the league, right? 21, 22?
Yeah, I think he was a little bit older, 22, I think.
Yep.
And then we got Randy Moss at 29, but 28 for the Vikings and 29 for the Raiders with Randy Moss. Then Julio Jones slips in there with age 30. And then from 31 to 33 is Randy Moss again. And then from age 34 to 43 is Jerry Rice.
Yeah, I don't know that one's going to be topped anytime soon.
I don't think it ever will be. And that was with
Yeah.
the 49ers, the Raiders, and the Seahawks. So I
Right.
don't know if you're ever going to have another wide receiver play the game after 40, man. That is so hard to do at that position.
It is, and especially when you consider like receivers now, like Devontae Adams is 34 this season, I think, or turns 34 this season. And like seeing what he did last year, if you look at his numbers, like you can look at the fact that his catch rate was only 53% with Matthew Stafford and say that should improve. But do you think he scores more than 13 touchdowns like he had last year? Or no,
I don't think
14
so.
last year. Right. So it's not even just the touchdown production, it's everything else, right?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
they tried to do some deep stuff and it really didn't work with Adams and Stafford. Maybe it's they can get on the same page with a full offseason. I don't know, but
Well, you also got Devontae Adams as the second wide receiver in McVay's system that likes to run at least two tight ends, right? So there's not a lot of looks for the
right.
second wide receiver. So him getting those touchdowns was pretty incredible. And that shows how good he actually is for the McVay system when you actually understand his, right?
Yeah,
We'll go
absolutely. And that back shoulder fade.
Yeah,
So
that's exactly why they brought him in too, right? In my opinion.